Okay, so let's get started with this new policy meeting. Anybody have any policies they'd like to propose?
Vegan options in the cafeteria.
Very funny.
Well, I do think an increased emphasis on music and arts programs is a good place to start.
What do you mean increased emphasis?
More money? I mean, students in the advanced classes have to supply some of their own materials, which cuts a lot of kids off.
Oh, that seems reasonable. So, where do you want to take the money from? Well, I mean, unless you want to raise taxes, like, a lot, then any money that you spend on arts has to come from somewhere else.
Well, I'm cool with raising taxes a lot.
Okay, how about a backup in case that doesn't play too well with the voters?
Okay, take it from sports.
Hey!
Well, come on, sports can afford it. Do you have any idea how overfunded they are?
No. How overfunded are they?
I don't know.
Checking last year's budget.
I changed my mind. Take the money from the administrator's salary.
I think that they keep the salary high so we can hire decent administrators.
Have you met decent administrators in Camelot?
Ooh, that's a little harsh, don't you think? I mean, 10 minutes ago you didn't even know what the budget was. You really think that you know enough to judge the administrators?
I mean, I attend the schools they administer, so yes.
Okay, well, anyway, even if you think that the administrators are overpaid, there's not enough money there for...
For what,
anything.
paint?
Yes, for paint and for everything that I know you guys are going to need.
Well, have we taken raising taxes off the table yet? I like that idea.
Maybe what we need to do is just look at where all of the money in this budget is going, and then we can figure out where the imbalances are.
We're going to make such tiny changes to the status quo and call it a platform. That's like going to the doctor's office with a broken foot, and they're going to fix it by painting your toenail a different color.
It's a place to start. See, I mean, the majority of the budget is spent on instruction.
So what? None of these stupid numbers are broken down far enough. We don't know what's going to supplies, what's going to instruction, what's going to anything.
I still say sports are overfunded.
God, I think we're just approaching this all wrong.
You're saying this now?
Look,
After 2 hours?
we're splitting all of our policy into STEM or music or arts, but look at the items on the budget. There's transportation, maintenance, administration. Look, I mean, who's in charge of the hiring policies? Discipline, athletics.
Cut athletics. No more athletics ever.
You can't cut athletics.
Well, you just think that because you're a stupid boy who likes stupid sports.
You can't cut athletics.
We haven't even looked at the other classes, you know, the non-science arts ones.
Exactly, like sex ed. We need a way more comprehensive sex ed program in our school. I don't know how to sell that to the voters.
The voters suck. Let's cut the voters.
You're right.
He doesn't mean that. You don't mean that. Okay, the voters are the people.
Power to the people!
Traitor! You're all traitors!
I think that we need to take a break.
Alright.
Look up the cheese.
Hurdle the log.
Actually.
Hurdle the...
You hurdle the log.
Are you
I'm
following
going
me or are you
around.
not following me?
No,
Are we
I'm
on a team or
going
are we not
around.
on a team?
We're on a team, but we don't
Alright.
have to be in the same spot.
Well...
Go deep.
You're gonna turn into one of those.
I'm not... That doesn't make sense.
That's Rob. That's stuff.
Alright. How's she doing?
I don't know.
That doesn't help to...
It helps me. It helps me, alright?
You know what? Screw the budget. Screw the logistics.
That's what I've been saying this whole time.
Your dad's a lawyer, right?
Yeah.
Do you know what the other school board members do for a living?
No.
2 more of them are lawyers. One of them's a dentist. One of them even manages a construction company. They're not budget or education experts. You're going to learn the details of how to do this job the same way they did, by just doing the job. I'm not saying you shouldn't have a plan of how to get things done, because you absolutely should, but what I'm saying is maybe we don't need to know every single detail right this second.
Okay, but what about the platform?
What do you find is wrong with the way things are done in Camelot?
Let's see. Our sex ed program is abstinence only, and completely ignores anyone who isn't straight. And our disciplinary system is totally arbitrary. I mean, there's no easy way for students to appeal a disciplinary action.
And?
We teach a Eurocentric imperialist view of history.
And?
We don't spend enough on the arts, probably.
Mm. And there are about 10 times as many Camelot kids in AP classes than Cornwall kids. So, what do you find good about Camelot?
Well, it's pretty safe, for the most part. And, I don't know, there's a lot of opportunities for extracurriculars. And there are a lot of people here that care about making the town a better place.
So, a forward-thinking, well-vetted curriculum that balances arts and sciences and athletics, a transparent and sensible disciplinary policy, an egalitarian approach to academic tracks, and a commitment to drawing from and building from our community. There's your platform. That's what you're committed to.
Sound good?
Well, I'd probably say socialist, not egalitarian, but
Izzy?
sounds good.
Okay. Well then, Gavin, do you want to get going and write that down?
Sure, yeah. Nelly, if you could just repeat everything you just said, and could you spell egalitarian for me?
E